So these are my Matchday 2 of League 1 predictions, so let's get straight into it. Start off then with Port Vale versus Cardiff. Obviously I did a watch on the Cardiff game against Peterborough. And to be fair, when with Cardiff being quiet in transfer window, they quite impressed me, to be fair, against Peterborough. With the players they put them through from the youth as well, like Ruben Torwell as well. They do head towards away to Port Vale. Port Vale's first home game back in League 1 as well. So I don't know what to make of the game really. I don't see Cardiff using the game. I think Port Vale will be up for it with the team with them being at home as well. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that game between Port Vale and Cardiff. And you know what? I don't even think the point's that bad early in the season for Cardiff either. Up next, Reading versus Huddersfield. Huddersfield got an open day win against Leyton Orient, didn't they, on the League One. Still tougher test at home for League One in my opinion. Good start for Huddersfield. Obviously take on Reading. Reading's first home game of the season. I don't know what to. It's still early for League One. People are then a bit carried away with League One, saying, "Oh my God, what start for him as well." He's still improving, and he's still an improving manager. So, but I do think Huddersfield do get the win here against Reading, and I think they win 2-1. Peterborough versus Newton. Peterborough are probably going to be a more better team at home than away from home because they were quite poor against Cardiff. As much as they did take the lead against Cardiff, they were quite poor. Newton were the more better team than Wimbledon, weren't, but nothing much happened in the game apart from that own goal. But again, it's going to take some time for Newton, isn't it, to obviously get settled back into League 1. Not been in League 1 for quite a while. So I think Newton will get a point here, and I think they'll draw 1-1 with Peterborough, which will still make it a good start for Newton, getting 4 out of 6 points in the first 2 games. Win your home games, try your away games, isn't it? But obviously, I do expect Newton to be better now with the signing of Cherry Yates as well. They don't be even more stronger as well. Up next, AFC Wimbledon versus Linton. I don't think a 0-0 draw in that game. I do think AFC Wimbledon will be a tough team to beat in this league. Obviously a lot of teams are going to beat Wimbledon because to do that goal to AFC Wimbledon, as we saw against Newton in the opening game. But I do think AFC Wimbledon will make the games tight, and I think they'll draw. I think they'll still get a good 0-0 draw against Linton. Barnsley versus Burton. I've done for Barnsley to win 2-1 against Burton. Barnsley got off to a good start to the season, didn't they? On the Tonna Houhan so far. Obviously winning the first game of the season. Burton winning the first game of the season as well. Pretty sure they won the first game of the season against Mansfield as well. And this is a good start for Burton because Burton are going to be one of the teams who are going to be down there. So they don't be relying on their home form. I think this will be more of a difficult game for Burton, being the away side, Barnsley being at home as well. Barnsley will look to continue their great start to the season, and I think Barnsley will get the win here and get a 2-1 win over Burton. Bolton versus Plymouth. As most Plymouth did use, I still think Plymouth will give Bolton a game. But I think Bolton will get the win here against Plymouth. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Bolton over Tom Kevery's side. Exeter versus Blackpool. Blackpool obviously lost their first game of the season. But again, I've seen teams have a bad start to the season and still get promoted. So you can't really trust anyone from the opening game really. Very poor defensively, Blackpool, then Stevenage, weren't they? They're very poor defensively. But I do think Blackpool will edge Exeter out here, as I do expect them to be better defensively. But I think it'll be a tough game, tight away game at Exeter. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Blackpool. Leyton Orient versus Wigan. Yet Orient will be a more stronger team at home than they are away from home. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that game against Wigan. Wigan got off to a great start, and I did expect them to beat Northampton comfortably as well with the squad they've got and the minds they don't mind go. But I think Wigan will pick up a point here at Yet Orient. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Mansfield versus Doncaster. I think they are two equal teams for me, Mansfield and Doncaster, in terms of where I expect them to be, in terms of expectations for this season. I do still expect both teams to be mid-table this season. I'm going to go for Mansfield and Doncaster to play out a 1-1 draw. It should be a decent game between the two of them. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that game. Northampton versus Bradford. Northampton are a very poor team. And I do expect Bradford, who did get off to a good start to the season, to get the win here over Northampton and get a 2-0 win, a comfortable 2-0 win at Northampton. And Bradford, they do well as well. I think they've got a good pass record at Northampton as well, obviously from the Year 2 days as well. I'm going to go for Bradford, to win 2-0 at Northampton. Stevenage versus Rotherham. It's still early in the season, but I think I'm looking like a bit of a fool, and I'm putting Stevenage in the bottom four. They always seem to keep proving me wrong every season under EFL. Very good win at Blackpool, who I expect to be up there as well. Blackpool. I think Stevenage should fancy the chances at home against Rotherham here. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Stevenage against Rotherham. Again, will be a tight game though. But I think Stevenage will just edge it. And Wickham versus Stockport. I'm going to go for the quality of Stockport to get a very good away win at Wickham. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Stockport at Wickham. Stockport obviously beaten Bolton 2-0 on opening day. Quality all over the pitch in the squad as well at Stockport. I think Stockport are definitely going to be top two come the end of the season, in my opinion. So I'm going to go for Stockport to win 2-0 at Wickham. So they're my League 1 Matchday 2 predictions. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.